Oh. Oh, so we're just getting my tent. Well, it's my brother's tent. Here. Oh, the dog's gonna freak out though. We gotta put her on the run over here so she doesn't freak out when I'm over here. When she can't reach me, she gets all upset. You gonna get all upset that you can't reach me? Are you gonna get all upset that you can't reach me? Lucky is out here, so he's right here. We got him a smart tag for his collar, so I just put that on him. We're not doing his party till later, because I have things to do right now. But come here, Looney. Wait, let me get you I'm gonna get Looney her collar to take her to her other run. She's gonna be all upset sitting over here. Let me bring Looney to her other run because she's all upset over here. She can't see me if I'm on the other side of the yard. Here we go. Here we go. All right, Looney, come to this side. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. I offered to grow him some before at his house, and he said he doesn't like them. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Heather. Oh, all right, Looney. Yeah, we'll put you on your other run over here. Look at her going crazy. So yeah, we're just gonna put Loon on the other run so she can have fun and not freak out over here. She doesn't like it when she can't see me, and I'm gonna be on that side of the yard. We're gonna try to wash out the tent and stuff in the sun, which it's really hot over there, but I think we want to take it out and like hose it down and stuff. So, hey, I didn't take the leash off yet. I didn't take the other leash off yet, you goon. But yeah, there's our little lucky man. He's got a little smart tag dangling from his collar now. What I have to do is get like a zip tie and zip tie it up a little bit higher so it's not like dangling so far off his collar, because he's kind of a small cat. But he's got his little thing now so we can try to find him at night. Yeah, a little bit earlier. It's not too early, it's like almost 3 o'clock. But I know I usually just don't go live till later. But we're going to do another one later on after my physical therapy, where we'll just hang out with Lucky and play with the animals and stuff. No, we're going this way, Loon. Come here, we're going this way. I'm going to put you on your run. Come on. Yeah, you want to put you on your run? This way, this way. On your run over here. Oh, she's got the frickin'... How are you going to go on your run with that running? My mom's watering the grass. How are we going to put you on the run with the grass? How are we going to do that? Oh, hi. Come on. We're going to have to shut this off for a little while. Looney, we're going to have to shut... Unless you want to play in the... play in the sprinkler, but I don't think so. It's getting me. Some more pumpkins growing. The plant's like dying off, but there's some little pumpkins growing on there. Let's just shut this off for a little while we're out here. I can turn it back on after I finish the tent. I don't think Looney's going to want to get sprayed. Neither do I, honestly. Come on. But that garden over there is doing well. Just over here, got a lot of breakage of stuff. Here we go, Lunar. Lunar, 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 Lunar. Yeah, so that's my little investment. That's Lucky's little gift so that he doesn't get lost, is his little air tag. We picked that up the other day at the store. So that's Lucky's 1-year gotcha day gift. You just got home from your infusion. What do you have infusions for? Do you have cancer, or is it like for something else? I know they do it for like a lot of things. They have different things sometimes, but I hope you feel better. I don't know what you got going on medically. Rheumatoid arthritis? Yeah, okay, yeah. They have infusions they do for different stuff. Like even my migraines, I think I'm going to have to start getting infusions. I have my migraine appointment in next month, like sometime in October. I gotta look up the date actually. It's coming up pretty close now. When I made the appointment, it was like 6 months out or more. They didn't have any appointments. I was so frustrated, but now it's finally around the corner. Oh, Gotta look around in here after. But right now, look, there's another little baby pumpkin. Another little baby pumpkin. Something was chewing on that one a little bit. Some tomatoes. Lots of good stuff. Hi, Lucky. Lucky's having a blast. Yeah, hi, Tara. Hi, Alex. Hi, Julie. How's everybody doing today? Let's keep our likes and subscribes up. We'll try to get to our let's call it like 30 today. If we can. Although I'm not going to be on too long now, so maybe we'll hold the 30 for our stream later with Lucky. We'll say 20 for now. We'll try a bigger goal net later on, but I know I'm not going to be on very long today. Well, I can't have her over there because she can't see me from over there, so I tried to get closer to where she could see me.
Well, do it right here.
Looney. Looney. Don't tear off the end of my pumpkin plant. Don't tear off my pumpkin plant. That's doing pretty good. Don't tear up my pumpkin plant. You just ripped off the whole end of it. What are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can I move this in a little bit more? No. I want to, like, not have her reach that, but I do need to, like, we need to move it in more. Yeah, you stretching, trying to get my stuff?
When you have a second, when you put that thing down, I want you to help me move the picnic table down there. I moved my stairs out. It's on the floor.
Oh, Lucky panting. Sorry about my mom. She, like, hates when I stream, but I live with her, and that's my job, so she's going to have to get over it. She's always like, put down the camera, put down the camera. I'm like, this is my job. Sorry. Like, trying to do something here. I can help you do your thing. She wants me to help her move a picnic table, so I do have to put the phone down for a second, but you guys can watch Looney and the animals for a sec while I go help her move her picnic table. Hi. Hi. Guess I can do this over here, Looney. But then Looney's going to try to get in the tent while I don't want to be on the wet grass. Is the issue. And it was wet over there. Is it dry over here? Dry over here. Okay, I just don't want to be in the wet grass. I'm trying to wash the tent. If it's wet, it'll make everything stick to it. Hi. Yes, is that better? You get all upset when Mama's not around. You cause trouble to get my attention, huh? You cause trouble to get my attention? All right, this is my sewing stuff. And she said she had a picnic table she wants to move. What is she talking about, a picnic table? Oh, this. She does have this picnic table. What are we doing with your picnic table? This is, like, probably too heavy for me to move. Oh, it's not that heavy, I guess, if we have two people. I think it folds in, but... What's this? It's like for a little plant or something. But yeah, so little Lucky has a little air tag now, so we can try to find him better at night when he goes sneaking off to be a man. Oh my God, look at these. Look at these summer squashies. Look at this. Woo! This is a big summer squash. And there's another big one. I'll take these off. And there's a couple more on there grow. I wish I could give my summer squashies away to people, to my subs. Oh, someone, looks like a animal decided to eat that one in the middle of the night. Someone decided to eat that one. We'll give the rest of it to the goats. Just got rained in or water in it. Do the goats want the rest of this pepper? Goats can have the rest because something else got the rest of it. What am I, chopped liver? Hi, Looney. Hi, Lucky. Thank you for saying hi to the animals. And yeah, we're glad Emma's doing good. So, was she just not feeling good a couple days? I didn't like see exactly what was going on with her. I think I was on the lake when it was going on. It was hard for me to see the comments. But whatever it was, I'm glad she's feeling better. Yeah, there we go. I'll put those up in my house. Hi! You guys want a pepper? You guys want a pepper? No? You don't want it because someone else bit it already? No, you don't really want it. I put it down in your bin. If you want it, you can have it. Drink some water. Oh, my mom. I want to go start the tent, but then my mom was like, "Help me move some picnic table or something," and then she leaves. So it's like she asks for my help, then she leaves, and then I'm just like waiting around trying to figure out what the hell she wants. But God forbid I do the same thing to her. If she asked for my help and then I just left, or if I asked for her help and then left. Hi, Alex. Oh, she peed in her sleep. Oh, okay. She's a little older anyway, though, right? That can happen. We all pee in our sleep a little bit now and then. So they just think it was like a fluke. Just checked on it to make sure. But she's doing fine now. Well, I'm glad she's fine and it was nothing too serious. Stuff happens. Especially when you're older. There you go. There you go. Whiskey, I'm just so happy his face is all healed up. Like, after all those months and months, nothing going on with his little face now. It's all good. I can't even really find the place where it was. It was like right in here. It's gone now. Oh. He says, "Don't touch it. We're not touching that anymore, Mommy." Oh. He says, "I don't want you touching that anymore. I remember what you used to do to me." He says, "I remember what you used to do to me." That's what the vet said. It happens a lot in older females who've been spayed. Yeah, they just lose their little bit of function. Happens to older ladies too, older women. You lose muscle control a little bit. And then if you're sleeping and relaxed, it all just kind of comes out. You like Lily? She's funny. Yeah, everyone likes Lily. Everyone likes Lily. She's got her funny little teeth that stick out on the bottom. Hi. There you go. She's so little. She's very petite. She's little petite. Whiskey, be nice to her. Everybody, please like and subscribe. Let's keep the likes up. We're going to try to get to 20 before I head off today to my PT. So, yeah, keep the likes coming. We've got 10 people and only 6 likes, so keep those likes coming for us. And yeah, if we want to do super chats, today's Lucky's Gotcha Day. Our little kitten. He's 1 year in the family now. He turned 1 like last month, because you know when you get them they're like 9 weeks old or so. So he's a little older than 1, but he's been with me now for 1 year. That's him right there, little Lucky. He's panting. It's pretty hot in the garden today with your black coat. Hi, pretty. Hi. He's been sticking around in the garden today. He likes to hang out with me when I come out here. Yeah, you a little hot? You gonna plop down under the bushes? He said if it starts to happen more, then there's a medication she can take. Okay, well that's good that you have options at least. But yeah, it sounds like pretty normal. If it was just a little sleep pee. Hi, is Stratty there? Oh, there's Stratty. There's your brother. Oh. Hi, kitties. Kitties in the garden. Hi. Hi, Stratty. And then, yeah, this is Stratus, our 10-year-old. He's the good boy. He's the good boy. Lucky's kind of the naughty boy. But yeah, if anyone wants to send super chats today, we will go to Petco sometime this week and get goodies for Lucky. We already got him this. We got him, like I said, the little smart tag. That was like 20 bucks. I got that on my own. But if anyone wants to send goodies for the animals, it's Lucky's Gotcha Day. Huh. We're going to do a real celebration earlier. Right now I'm just doing some work in the yard. But later, I mean, after my physical therapy, I get back from physical therapy at like 6:30 or so. So probably around 7. I was predicting it a little earlier, but my appointment's not till 6. I was like, oh, I'll do it at 6. But no, my appointment's not till 6, so it'll be at like 7. We'll just come, and that's usually around the time Lucky likes to come inside anyway, so bring the animals in and give them their dinner, and we can get them some snacks. And I have these little, like they're little, almost like bully sticks for cats. They're like little jerky rolls that he really likes, so we'll give him some of those. So yeah, we'll just do some fun things with the animals tonight for Lucky's Gotcha Day. What does she say? One time you were visiting an old friend of yours, but the dog was asking to go out, and the owner was ignoring the dog, and he was playing with the dog, and the dog peed in its bed, and they blamed you for it. Why would they blame you? Well, the kitty cats are your favorite. You're a huge cat lover. Yeah, the cats are awesome. I love my kitties. Hi, Simon. Simon says, I remember you from MJ's channel, so welcome. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, they shouldn't blame you if they're ignoring the dogs, unless they told you to take the dog out, or ask you to take them out when they have to go. But if you're not a dog owner, like, you don't know that. Most people wouldn't just, like, take someone else's dog out without asking, or without, like, the owner explicitly telling you to. Sorry, just shaking this out. Kind of thing. And then, yeah, we're gonna have to get, like, a knee pad or a butt pad or something to need a knee pad or a butt pad or something to sit on while I'm sewing this. There's like, Looney was in the tent with us and she scratched at the door and made like a rip. So careful, Looney. Don't step on it. Don't you step on it. Hi, Lucky. Door. Gotta find the door so I can stitch it. Luna, off. We're trying to keep you off of this, honey. The whole point is for me to fix what you did. Off. Off.
Why don't you bring it up this
I was where she couldn't get to it, and then she started ripping at the stuff, at the plants. She told me to do it over here. I'm just gonna go settle down and get her bowl. Here's the door. Here's the roof.
You should be able to bring it down.
The roof was like near the door or on the
My
door.
chairs I put over here near the fire pit, and they chewed up all the arms. It's like everything that's on my side not reachable is fine. As soon as I put it in.
What arm? The arms? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me get her some water. It's hot out here. Let me go get her bowl. Her bowl's out back. A coat? You don't need a coat. Oh, she's out here with a coat. Yeah, tell me, you said you wanted me to help move the picnic table? Okay. Well, okay. Well, tell me when and where. Tell me when and where, and I'll come help. He was just over here. He was hiding in the bushes because it was trying to get out of the sun. He's got his little thing on so I can find him now. His little air tag. They said that you and Julie weren't allowed to play with the dog anymore because they said that you made the dog pee in her bed for petting her. Well, okay, you can get dogs overstimulated sometimes where they'll pee out of excitement, but if they didn't tell you that ahead of time, if the dog does that, then that's not really your fault. Like, if they say, they would have to say like, hey, don't get the dog too rambunctious, because sometimes they'll pee when they're excited. Like my dog, my first dog, my German Shepherd, Robin, he used to, he would get like excited / submissive pee. So whenever my stepdad came home, he would pee a little bit, because he would get like really, really excited to see my stepdad. And he was like also like very submissive to him. So he would pee from just seeing my stepdad, basically. But like we knew that, so we would always keep the dog in the kitchen when my stepdad came home, because we knew he would like dribble. The kitchen was easy to clean because it was like tile floor. Wouldn't bring him anywhere where there was rugs. But he wouldn't like do a full pee. It was just like dribbles. Oh, sorry, Mike. You have a camping tent. Julie says you have a camping tent that sleeps 4. The one that we have over there is technically an 8-person tent, but when you have like 2 people and a big cot, I have a big, my air mattress is like a full, because the dog sleeps with me. So, and then my mom has a twin cot. It's like, they're technically like an 8-person tent or a 4-person tent or whatever, but it's like technically an 8-person, but when you have like 2 big beds and then your stuff, and like you have a bin in there to carry your food or whatever, when you have all this stuff in there, like when they talk about it being a 4-person tent, it's like bodies like lined up. It's like you can fit body, 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 and not much else room. So ours is an 8-person, but you could probably technically fit like 4. I feel like whenever they measured, it's like if you have stuff with you, like your bags and your camping stuff, it's like technically like half the space they say. Like a 2-person tent, you would probably only really want 1 person in it. And a single person pop tent is like literally just enough to like crawl in there and go to sleep. Oh. Okay, let's get Looney's water. Bring her water out. I probably should have filled it over there, but whatever. And I have lemonade for myself because it's getting hot out there for me too. Oh, did you see the birdies? I brought the birdies some grass last night when I went to go look for Lucky. I went and brought Lucky in last night, and I got the birdies some grass. They've been enjoying it over here. Are they still under it? They were under earlier, but it's like all this fuzzy grass. It's grass with this like fuzzy seed on it. Go. They were all playing under it earlier. They were like down on the floor under it. There you go. So I give that to them because I have to clean the cage. I'm like, I'll just throw a bunch of grass in there, let them play, and then it'll get filthy, and then I'll clean it because I have to do for a kid. They're due for their cage cleaning anyway. So I'm like, let them just trash their cage, and then mommy will clean it. Better than putting it in after it's all clean. Let them have some fun. One time when you were camping at Disney, you forgot you had donuts on the table and an animal ate it. Yeah, that's why you need to keep everything in like a cooler or a big tub. You can't leave anything out when you're camping. It was asking to go out and pee, and you and Julie saw her asking and told the owner that it needed to go to the bathroom, and they said, oh, we'll take care of it later. Yeah, when a dog has to pee, there's no later. It's now. It's now, or they'll find a place to pee on their own. Huh, Loon? Here you go. Oh, here you go. Is that little Lucky running behind the fence? Silly Lucky. Silly Lucky. Okay. Where's that little pad? What are those? Are those hawks? Where is the scratch? Excuse me. Oh, here it is. Oh. Fine. So do you want to help me pop this up, or should I just leave it down? Because the only way to clean it inside is to pop it up.
If we bring the picnic table over, you can drag it over and sit down.
You want the picnic table over here?
Putting it on the rocks.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought you wanted it on the rock, not over here. Then you won't be able to mow the lawn. If we want to vacuum out the tent and stuff, I need it popped. I can sew it from a sitting down position, but if I'm going to vacuum it out and everything, then I need it popped.
You can pop it up after you have it done. You better do it nicely so you can't.
Yes, I know. I know how to sew. Straight lines. Although honestly, I think it's easier to sew it when it's up because you can make it more taut. Find the hole when what if the hole was like on the door, next to the door? Yeah, we gotta pop this. And then you're gonna come out. Sorry guys, one sec. Give me a second guys, I gotta get this popped up. You can see where the hole is without popping it.
get it looking better. Last week and vacuum it or sweep it. Probably sweep it first. The bigger stuff. Yeah, I thought the hole was on the front, not the back. I guess it's in the back. I thought it was on the door. It is on the door. Well, no, the door's over here. That's the back. No, that's the door you had. What? Is there a second door? Oh, there's two doors. I didn't realize there was two doors. I didn't even realize there was two doors. I guess because it's a double tent with the extra, with the curtain, you can make like it so someone can get out the back with the curtain. I didn't even realize that. Huh?
So do you want me to help you try to carry that? I could try, but Mooney, don't you scratch at this tent. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go help Mommy move the picnic table.
Yeah, you can if you have two men that can lift it from the bottom. My back and my shoulder, I can't do it. That's what I told you. I don't even know if I can keep this up because I can't do it. What? Now the sun isn't over here, it's over there now. I put stuff out to dry, I want it down here.
All right, I need to get a little thing to sit on. I need to get a little back to a little pad to sit on. I'm going to sew the tent because the tent got a little hole. Hi, Lunar. Lucky's running around over there. Yeah, I saw the pictures you sent me. No, my mom's busy right now. I don't want to bother her. She doesn't seem like she's in the best mood. She doesn't care about my streams. She doesn't want everyone saying hi to her. You remember for one of your birthdays, you put up a tent in your backyard? Oh, that's fun. You guys had a little camp out on your birthday? Oh, I'm getting a little tired. Just get a tissue again. My nose is running. Check the time too. Oh, I hope, make sure I don't. I'm gonna double check what time my physical therapy's at, so I make sure I don't run late on it. What time is it now? I know it's still early. It's only 3:30, but just want to make sure I come in with enough time to clean up. But yeah, I saw the pictures you sent of Wednesday and everything. Woo! Let's see. screams when I leave. Coming back. Just checking my appointments here. Oh, hot. Hot out there. I'm gonna have to turn the tent, I think, to be on the shady side. So I can't sit in the sun like that. She like screams her butt off if I'm not there. She can't handle being alone. Looney! It's okay, I'm coming back. Chill. Here it is. Oh. Copy. It's like you have to go put the little code in to log into my account. Oh, annoying. Everything needs like a code these days. Upcoming visits. Okay, it's at 6:20, so yeah, I got a while. I got a bit. I got a few hours. It's 4 almost. 5, 6. Okay. Stay on for like another hour and a half. Tell Looney you said hi. Alright, and we have this little, where's my little pad? There's a little pad in here. There should be. I don't know where it went. Had it at least. Here it is. A little garden kneeling pad. It's got hay all over it from being in the goat house. Oh. Hi, goaties. Hi, Lil. We've been eating string beans like crazy lately. Love our string beans. We had more last night. They were so good. You'd have seen them on my stream last night if you were there. Showing off my string beans. Oh, wow. Nice. Hi! What are you doing? Yeah, if you tie it up with knots in it. I'm the one that tells you that half the time. You're like, just put it on her, and I'm like, there's knots. Then it tightens the knots when she goes to run. Okay, I'm going to twist the tent around so I'm sitting in the shade back here because it's too hot over there to sit. And then I have my little thing, to sit on. My little garden pad so that I'm not can like kneel on it and whatever. Twist this around because it's too hot on that side. Oh. Too hot on that side. Go around if you can. Put this stuff over here. Hi! Hi, Lunar! Luckily I know how to sew, so it's just a little rippage. A little bit. You can also get patches, but the hole is so straight that I think I can just sew it. That's what I did before. So, alright, just gotta keep twisting it. Put it over here in the shade. There we go. Alright, perfect. Except for this one moving in a little bit. Where is this dude? Is this wrong with this bar right here? I don't know. I'll show you guys what happened. Looney wanted to get into the tent while I was in there getting dressed. Oh, kitties are chasing each other. Kitties! They're so cute. Yeah, Looney was trying to get into the tent while I was trying to get dressed. And I had like my itchy stuff going on, so I was putting lotions and stuff, and she just scratched at the door once, and it made just a tear, a little claw mark tear right there. So we got to just do a very perfect straight stitch and just stitch those closed. Something similar happened last time we went camping, but that was from the bar. When I went to open the tent, it was wet because it poured the last day I was there when I was packing up. So last time I went to open the tent up when we got home, it didn't even happen while I was camping. It was when I got home to open the tent up and air it out and clean it out because it got so wet. I didn't want it to get moldy, so I opened it up to clean it out, kind of like what we're doing now. I always open the tent up and clean it out and try to make it presentable, but it got like, the fabric was all bunched up because it was wet, and I don't know, something happened. It got caught like in here on the bars when it was all like folded in. Then you go to pop it out and it got stuck on the bars and just did a rip on it. So that was this, and it was the same thing, just a very straight rip. So I was able to just go down perfectly and make like a very straight stitch. So I'm just going to do that again, essentially just a straight stitch. Happy gotcha day to Lucky. Yeah, he was just chasing, him and Stratus just went running across the yard. But yeah, so we have another one right here, and then this is just for me to kneel on because I don't like the grass, makes myself itchy and my knees hurt. So I'm gonna sit over here and do a little stitching. But yeah, everybody keep those likes coming. Keep those likes and subscribes coming. We're gonna try to get to at least 20. We got almost half our goal. I'm gonna try to get us to 20 likes today, at least on this stream, because this is a shorter stream. If we can get 20, we'll see how high we can get. But okay, I picked up all the ones in my yard. I picked up all the ones in my yard. If you need me to get that one, I'll get it when I finish the tent. But if you want to get it, that's great. Okay, so let's see where the stitch is it's on the like more white. So we're gonna try to find a one that matches. That's a little too dark. Didn't I have a silver? Let's just stick it in here. I had a silver string too, I thought. Yep, here we go. There's the silver. So it's like almost exactly the same color. Thank you. Yeah, everyone please like and subscribe. Today we're just doing some tent repair for now in the garden, but the animals are out here with us. You'll see them come running by every now and then. And then I have, like I said, I got PT at 6:20. So I gotta leave here around 6. And then we'll be back later after 6 for a very just relaxing stream with the animals. Just to hang out with Lucky and give him his birthday goodies. Oh, there he is. Did he go in the tent? Oh, no, he's behind the tent. Hi, there's Lucky. Sometimes he likes to go in the tent. Hi! Lucky! Whose gotcha day is it? Are you one? Are you one? Ah! Looney! What are you doing? Is Lucky one? Is it Lucky's gotcha day? Rah-rah! Who are you talking to? Hi. You can't reach me, baby. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the string into the needle. I don't know if I brought my scissor out here, but I need my scissor. Hi, Lucky. Hi. There he is. Walking across me. Hello. Where is he? There he is. Little tails. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Christine. There ain't enough people in here to get us to 20. But We'll get there eventually. I need to go get my scissor to do this. Can't sew without my skizzer. Need my little skizzer. I need a little scissor. Thought I had a little sewing scissor in there, but it must be in my other bag. I was doing a bunch of sewing and stuff while we were there. Oh, here's a scissor. Will this work? This was my sewing scissor. I've been telling people a million times this isn't a gardening scissor. This is like my sewing scissor. I keep using it in the garden. By people, I mean my mom. Hold on, Lunar. This was my nicer sewing scissor. Using it in the garden and getting it all gross. This says Tonic Studios. It's like a nice, like, ergonomic sewing scissor. People keep using it in the yard. Hi, Stratty. This is my good boy. Oh, hi. Here's Stratus. Hey, Yusente. How are you doing? We are just trying to repair my tent a little bit. And it's Lucky's gotcha day today. So we're going to do a little together for Lucky celebration later. That's not going to happen till after my PT, but whenever he comes by in the garden, we give him lots of love. Yeah, he's one now. Got him for a whole year. How the year has passed by. But yeah, see, we got this little hole from Miss Looney. Miss Lunar decided to scratch at the door of the tent while I was in there. Grammy was supposed to be watching her. Grammy was supposed to be watching her while I got dressed. But Grammy was on the phone. So, hold on, try to... Grammy wasn't watching her very much. So we're just going to do a straight stitch and try to fix this. But yeah, I have to cut off to make that a little more straight. Yeah, this isn't even working now because it's like doesn't have a sharp edge. There we go. What are you guys up to? How are you and Joe? You guys dog sitting today? I got my hands full with my crazy animals, and now then I got PT at 6:30 or so. Get this in there. The worst part is just trying to thread the dang needle. You never want to go into the little holes. Yeah, Lucky got a smart tag for his birthday so we can find him. It's more like a birthday gift for me. Or more a gift in general. It's a gift for me to find him. But we'll be able to ring his little tag. You can actually ring it. So if he's trying to hide in the bushes and he's not coming out, I can ring his tag and we'll be able to hear where he is. Oh, I almost had it on there. It went in and then it came right out. There we go. I get it? I think I got it. There we go. So we'll be able to hear him in the woods now, because I don't think he's ever very far. The furthest he goes is like he goes up the street a little bit. So yeah, he never really goes that far, but he hides out in the woods, and then he doesn't come out. So, and he's black, so he's hard to see. He said, yeah, we've got a little crew of over 3, plus Carlita. You're working on some new stories. You want to try now that you've got a good grasp of using AI to create videos? Nice. What do you mean, like stories? You need a little ring. What? Yeah. I was trying to thread the needle. I had to go in and get a scissor. Oh, hot out here. Get a drink. Just like up my ass over everything I do. Could you guys live like this with someone just constantly up your ass? Are you doing that yet? Are you doing that yet? Are you doing that yet? Like, sheesh, lady. Oh, that, I don't know if I can stitch that because it's like mesh. Like it has holes. I don't know. I can try. Okay, here we go. So to do this, you just start. I told you should have returned it the week we got it because I only had it for a couple days and it got broke. Should have asked for an Amazon return. They're going to sell you something that breaks the day you get it. Or like the weekend. Here, hold on. I don't want all my needles falling out. Not in the grass. Yeah, you want to make, oh, anime. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I made like the little, it was like a little animated short of the kitties. I had like Lucky and Stratus, and it was about like the cat purrs. It was about like the healing power of cat purrs, which is something I've always been interested in, so I made that little one, and I made little anime cartoons with AI of Lucky and Stratus to put on there. Bugs on me. Buggies. On with this. It's like just stuck. You know, I gotta do this from inside the tent because I don't want the thing on the outside, which is kind of annoying to be inside the tent, but you know what, maybe I won't get as bugged. These bugs are bothering me anyway. Hold on. Where's the door? Ah. Put that in there. I'm gonna go inside the tent and see if we can do it from the inside. Because I don't want the, you know, you want the stitch to be on the inside, not have the stitch on the outside. You know, I'm not as talented as a real artist, but you like seeing my ideas come to life. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's just for fun, as long as you're not like trying to take work away from other people. It's when like real artists are getting fired and like laid off for like from these big companies that are just using shitty AI. Like when you're doing it for yourself, it's one thing, but it's like when companies are hiring, instead of hiring actual artists, they're just making shitty AI art that's like really bad. And it's like they have like, they're missing fingers and stuff. It's like, what is going on here? I don't know what just happened. I gotta get that off. Just like, that went in the door the wrong way. There we go. Alright, put that back up there. Get that back in there. Thread that stupid needle again because I had to take it off because it went through the wrong way. We're gonna go that time. Oh, did it go easier the second time? Thank goodness it went a little easier the second time. Okay. That's hot. If you had more money, you'd totally hire us. Right, exactly. But we're just doing it for ourselves, so I mean, when I use AI, I do have like a little bit of graphic design background, so sometimes I'll go in and I'll like actually edit my AI too. Like I'll use AI as like a template, and then I'll go in and like do different edits to it to get it like closer to what I actually want. Just kind of using AI as like a baseline to get closer to where I need to be without putting in a ton of effort, because I'm not making any money on YouTube right now anyway. So I can't like just be spending hours doing something that I'm not making anything back on. It's like to get this extra string hanging off there because it's bothering me. Why does this keep getting all tangled? This is like, come on, miss. Something's not right with this. This string is just getting all tangled up. Why is it doing that? All this extra. There's like, I don't know, there's like extra string hanging off of here and it's tangling everything up. I'm gonna get these extra strings off first. Just catching everything. Alright, try that. Irritating me. I'm not the best at sewing. I do a straight line, but like, when stuff's blowing in the wind and stuff, it's kind of annoying. Try it from the bottom, maybe that'll be better. Just catching on something. There we go. Hold the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I have fun just seeing what AI comes up with, but some of the like little shorts I've been doing have been like kind of cute. I like just posting the funny like cringe AI stuff. You can't fix it? Wow, smart girl. Yeah, I can fix it. It's just a straight line. It was just the string was getting a little mangled. I've already fixed them before. I was showing them before what I did. It's called sewing, basic life skills. You gotta go camping, you gotta learn to sew. We learned all this stuff in Girl Scouts. Did this one before. It's just a straight line. That's all. Same thing is going to be over here. It's just going to be a straight line. Just a straight line. Little in here. Just keeping the line straight so you can get in there. This way. You do like a simple, like almost like what the kind of stitches you would get in like surgery, like a surgical stitch. You go in and out. You just loop completely over to make it nice and straight. You could be a surgeon. Do field dressing. But yeah, then it's like It's a little dirty in here too, so after that we're gonna clean up the tent and like sweep it all out, get all the dust and dirt and stuff out of it. Which, you know, I do it every time we go camping, and then still it seems like when I open it up there's still stuff in it. So I don't know, I try my best. It's got to be better than it would be if I hadn't cleaned it out, because I cleaned it out last time, and then when I went to get in the tent this time, we opened it up and it was like, seemed like it still had stuff in it. I'm like, man, I vacuumed this whole thing out, swept it out, washed it out, hosed it out, let it air dry for a couple days, and there's still stuff in it. Beast mode, right? Woo! Got my muscle shirt. Yeah, you gotta go back to all the stuff you learned in Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, people. Go back to Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. Get your sewing badge. Everybody, give us some likes, subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to the channel 11. Please feel free to stick around. We're building a fun little community over here. We usually do animals. That's why it's called Anna's Animal Friends, because the animals are always around. They're the reason I'm stitching this thing right now to begin with, because my dog decided to scratch at the door of the tent. She loves camping, but she can't stand being away from me for more than a minute. I was just in here getting dressed, and I have like, I got this massive rash, which, talk about that in a second. I got this massive rash while I was camping in my hoo-ha. I wiped with a leaf that was not, it was, I don't think it was, it couldn't have been a type of poison ivy. It would have been way worse if it was poison ivy. Even the doctor said that. But I have like a lot of allergies to begin with, so they think it's just some sort of contact dermatitis is what they put it down as. But yeah, we were camping in the woods and I couldn't find the toilet paper, so I wiped with a leaf, and it gave me contact dermatitis in my naughty place. So I was in the tent like itching like crazy in my hoo-ha, and like trying to put lotions and stuff on there to make it feel better. Got some stuff at the like over-the-counter stuff at first before I could go get back from camping. So I was in here taking care of business, and the dog couldn't stand being away from me for a second, so she came and started scratching at the door of the tent. Just all it took was one scratch, then I let her in, but her claws are pretty sharp right now. I gotta clip her nails, because she made like just the two lines where her claw is. It's right there and there. Oh, right there and right there. Just the two lines where her little paw's ripped. Hi Tina Tenville, how are you doing? You deserve it. Thank you guys for the likes. Yeah, we're trying to get to 20 this stream, so if we can get us up to 20 likes this stream, I'll be a happy gal. But yeah, so we did get back from camping the other day, and I was feeling terrible the first couple days after camping. I was just in bed most of the day because I was taking Benadryl around the clock. But finally yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I went to urgent care on Sunday, and they got me some dexamethasone while I was there because the pharmacies were all closed because it was Sunday, and we live like up in the middle of the country. Everything closes early. They are open on Sundays, but only for a few hours. So the urgent care was open, but none of the pharmacies were open. So they gave me a shot of dexamethasone while I was at the doctor's, which is like a high dose steroid to take all the swelling down. And then yesterday I went to the pharmacy when they opened on Monday and was able to get some prednisone. They gave me like a really high dose of prednisone though, so I'm breaking them in half because it's like too much for me. It makes me jittery. And I started picking a bunch of my hair again last night because of the anxiety from the meds. So I get like it's an anxious trigger called trichotillomania where you'll start pulling at your hair. So yeah, it was triggering that a little bit. So I'm definitely taking like a half dose now, but it's still helping pretty good. You see the other day it's still a little swollen here, but it's a lot better than it was. Now it's just all chafed feeling from it swelling and then going down. But it's like all right there is where it's the worst, right by my lip. And then like up here a little bit is on my cheek is all swollen. And then yeah, in my like the private area part is actually a lot better than it was, but it's just my inner thighs. And then there's a little bit like here and some on my arms, like there-ish and there-ish. I don't know. They said once it goes in your body, it like just kind of goes everywhere. So, oh, it's been a week. I just been tired. The Benadryl was like knocking me out. So, but yeah, I'm stitching it from inside to make the stitch cleaner. Just cleaner stitch when you do it from the inside. Plus the grass isn't bothering me when I'm sitting in the grass. It's making me all itchy. But yeah, it's like the steroids. I'm always amazed how fast the steroids work. Like they're like magic pills. But I can only take a half dose because they give me a lot of anxiety. They like get me amped up feeling. Oh. Yeah, we're fixing it. It's almost getting there. Almost halfway done with the first one. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. It's like pulling a little bit there at the bottom, but it's fine. It's never going to be perfect. But like there's a little bit of a pull right there. Let's see. It's just going to make a little straight line right there. No, there's no mosquitoes today. We live in New Hampshire. It's starting to cool off up here, so the air isn't as, sorry, I got an itch. The air has been pretty cool. I mean, it's warm today, but all the bugs have mostly died off, which is nice. We don't have a lot of bugs. What about you guys? You guys cool on the bugs? You guys still have a lot of bugs where you are? We got like some beetles and stuff, though they will starve. Yeah, the mosquitoes are gonna starve to death. I think they mostly just die off when it gets too cold. They go into like, I don't know, like hibernation mode, or I don't know what they do. Do they like go to ground? Sometimes bugs will go into like a larva stage, or like they'll overwinter and they'll go into the ground. So I don't know. I haven't like researched a lot about the mosquito life cycle. Some bugs I know about their life cycle because there's like a lot of garden pests that I have to learn about to keep my garden growing. Like the squash bugs that I get in the garden, their life cycle is like they start as these big, well, they start as like a larva, a little egg, and then the egg turns into these little larvae, which are like these little tiny bugs. They're like very small. And then those get bigger, and then those will turn into like a nymph, which is like slightly bigger, and then they turn into like the big adults, which are like the ones that lay the eggs again. And then those adults will overwinter, they call it. So any of the adults that I don't kill in my garden, they'll overwinter, and then those are the ones that are going to lay the eggs the next season. They go and they crawl, like at the end of the year, they'll like crawl up under old garden debris and like leaves and dead leaves, and they'll just kind of go underground. And then they pop back up in the spring, and whatever ones survive, they all find each other and mate. And then they lay eggs, and that starts the new life cycle the next year. So I know like how it is for some of them, and then the moths obviously are similar to like a butterfly life cycle where they lay like a caterpillar on the plant, and then they'll go through that whole life cycle where the caterpillar chomps until they become a moth, and then they spread their wings, and then they fly off. And then usually the next season it's like a cocoon, that the cocoon goes into the ground, and then it comes out as a moth and lays the caterpillar all over again, kind of thing. So interesting little bug life cycles. Some of them I like have to learn about because I'm in my garden all the time, and I have to like figure out the best strategy to kill them and keep them killed for generations to come. Like you don't want to just kill the ones this life cycle, you want to try to keep them from coming back. So the less and less that I have in my garden each year is the less that'll be there the next year. So I've learned a lot about the ones that are like my garden pest ones, but I haven't like, the mosquitoes don't really bother the garden, they just bother me. I haven't really learned or bothered to learn much about their life cycle. So I don't know, there's another question I can look into, I guess. Sometimes it's interesting to just learn stuff. So you go down like a Wikipedia/Google rabbit hole, learning about mosquitoes. Yeah, I don't like bugs at all, but I have to learn about them when I'm doing gardening. I hate bugs. Does the tent have a hole in it? Yeah, Looney. You working, girl? Thank you. Thank you, 1-1. Yeah, feel free to stick around. We do, I'm a working girl a lot. We do stuff in my garden. I'm always cleaning in my house. We have the animals around. The birds are going to get a bird cage cleaning today or tomorrow. It's probably going to be tomorrow because we're going to be busy tonight with Lucky, and I have this to do. So I wanted to get them done today, but it's probably going to be realistically another day. Yeah, the tent, it's not a huge hole. It's just Looney scratched at the door while I was having my itchy problems in here. I was trying to get changed when we were camping, so she scratched at the door, and those are just two little doggy scratches, but it's just like, just do a straight stitch all the way up and it'll be fine. My brother's not going to like it very much because it's his tent. It's like, seems like every time he lets me borrow it, there's a new hole in it. Last time, the hole that I had this time over here wasn't even from camping. This happened after we got back from camping, when I went to air out the tent last time. I don't know if you remember when this happened, if you were around. This one happened last time, but it didn't even happen while I was camping. It happened when I got back to air out the tent. It got stuck to the tent was like sopping wet because of the, it was like pouring the day I left. Get some air in here. Yeah, it was like pouring the day I left, so the tent was sopping wet. I opened it up to air it out and clean it out and stuff. We're gonna clean out all the stuff in here too. And I don't know, the fabric was all sopping and like just like scrunched up, and it got stuck to one of the bars, and when I went to pop the bars up, it like yanked on the fabric and ripped it because it was all bunched up. I didn't realize it was bunched up under the thing. You see a forest? Yeah, we live in the middle of the woods. We live in New Hampshire in the woods. It's my house. And then, yeah, woods on all sides. It's wonderful. Yeah, I remember you from last night. Hi, Ollie. And hi, Einik. Yeah, we remember you. We're just fixing our tent today, sorry. We're trying to get to 20 20 likes again. The smaller poll get a bear instead. A bear? No bears. The bigger one looks like a bear could have done it. But no, I mean, you can get patches for it too, but I figure I may as well just stitch it. I know how to sew. If the stitches don't look like they're holding, then you can get a patch and put a patch over it, but I think it looks better to just stitch it. I use the same exact color fabric or thread. I kind of try to color match the thread so it doesn't look out of place, and it's not as noticeable as having a bunch of big patches. Takes a little longer. I think a patch you just kind of iron on, but this is a much nicer, more precise way of doing it, and it shows that I care enough to do it, because I feel so bad when my brother lets me borrow his tent and then I got this dog that scratched it. The other one, that wasn't really my fault. Like, I didn't feel as bad, but I do feel bad when my dog scratches the tent. The one up there, like I said, it wasn't really necessarily my fault. It got stuck in the bars and I didn't realize it. I was just trying to open the tent. I was trying to do a good thing. I was trying to open the tent to air it out and clean it before sending it back to him, but it got stuck. But this one was just a bit of neglect that nobody was watching the dog. I did tell my mom that I was going in the tent to, like, freshen up and take care of my itchies. And she said she was watching her, but then she was on the phone with her friend or something. But yeah, later on we're going to do a little stream with Lucky because it's his gotcha day. You just got out of school? Yeah, we're doing good. We're just patching this, like I said, doing a little stitching on this little tent here. Right here. Just a little sewing, showing that we can fix things with our hands. Just gotta learn to sew. Any of y'all do Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts when you were young? I swear that is like where I learned most of my sewing skills. It's like all goes back to that. And it's like, you just gotta keep up with it a little bit. Like, it's not like I sew a lot, but when I have something that I need to repair, I do it myself. I do have a sewing machine, but I'm not good with the sewing machine. Like, the bobbins get all, like, mangled up in there, and I'm just never good at it. So I prefer to hand stitch, even though it takes longer. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done with the first one, and then we do the second one. But yeah, today's Lucky's Gotcha Day. We're going to do a little stream for him later on. And if anyone wants to send super chats for Lucky, we will try to take an accounting of anything that comes in for him and go get him a gift or something. I don't know what to get him. We got him his air tags so that he can stay safe. That's like the biggest thing. We did get him his little air tag. So that was a big thing that I feel comfortable getting for him. You can ring it so I can hear him in the woods. Like if I think he's around. Sometimes I hear something in the woods and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Lucky, but he's not coming out. So I'll be able to ring the tag. You can like do it on your phone through the app and you go and hit ring and it'll make like a tone on his collar now. So I'll be able to hear him and then go get him. Or at least try to. At least make me feel comfortable if I can hear him and know he's out there. So. Yeah, super chats are on today. The donation goal is for anything anyone wants to send for Lucky's birthday. There's no real goal in mind, we'll just get whatever we can afford to get for him. If anyone sends anything, that's all. But main goal that I want is we want to get to 20 likes. We got 15, so keep them coming. That's something you can do that doesn't cost anything. Yep, 4 more for 20. Free way to help the channel out. Super chats are on, but you can also help for free by just liking the video, sharing the video. Share it with your friends and family. You have any future Girl Scouts trying to get their sewing badge? Send them over here. I'll show them how to sew. I think I just heard Lucky out there. Lucky, are you out there, bud? Actually, I think there's another door on this side. I don't want to open that door because work at that door. I think I heard him over there. Lucky! Where's my Lucky? Where's my Lucky? Oh, that's just Looney. Is it just Looney? It's just Looney? Is it just Looney sitting here? Yeah. Hi. What are you doing? Digging in the dirt? Are you digging in the dirt? You're gonna watch Heather's on the computer and Ari's on my phone. Nice, Ollie. Hi, Yee, just lurking. Yeah, we're gonna go live here. I know Heather's probably gonna do her live too, but that's fine. Like I said, we do have kind of different audiences. You got your brain rot kids with the dolls. And I don't know, I only have like 20 people that watch me at a time anyway. You got hundreds, so ain't too worried about it. Hi. Stratus. Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Yeah, MJ says brain rot. Yeah, you got all your brain rot kids. If any of your brain rot kids need their sewing badge, send them over. Hey, Stratty, you want to come in the tent? You want to come in the tent? He's purring. Are you purring? You want to come in the tent with us? Come on. Here, come camping with us, Stratus. Come camp. Come camp. Yeah. Hi. You like it? You like it? Brain rot is the future, right? Yeah, we're just going to do a cute little stream with the animals later. Nothing big. Just hang out with the animals. Because this stream is just like, just sewing, pretty much. Just hanging out with y'all while I sew. Send some of my brain rot, right? Yeah. Just give me like 100 people just spamming the chat. As long as they give me likes. Stratty's having fun in the tent. Are you having fun exploring? You want to go camping, Stratty? I love Stratus's collar. He's got his cute little shiny collar. He kind of needs a new one because it's getting old, but I want to find him like pretty much the same one because I like that one. He just needs a replacement of it because it's pretty old. What are you doing? You eating the leaves? What are you doing? Don't eat the leaves. Don't eat the leaves. You want a rock? Oh, that's a kibble. That's what that is. Is that a kibble? Is that a doggy kibble? Oh, I see. Did you find a kibble? Stratty found a kibble. That's the dog's. It's a dog kibble. It was just dirty. He found a dirty kibble. You want to camp? Yeah, we had fun. If you go look at the streams from a few days ago, we were camping. It's the streams that are called like Arcadia Mountains, Bar Harbor. They're from a few nights ago. They should still be up. If you go look at that stuff, you can see there was like a bunch of fog on the water. It was really pretty at night. There's one in the daytime called, it was right before we left, called like paddling before leaving camping or something. So we went paddleboarding and that kind of stuff. Ollie says as soon as you got on the bus to go home, you started watching. Oh, nice. Thank you, Ollie. I'm glad you had something to watch on the way home. That's always nice to have something to watch when you're riding the bus board. It's always boring on the bus. I used to remember those days. Stratty, you go find another kibble? The doggy's always dropping her kibble all over the place. You want to camp with you and your bits? My bits. My pets, Looney came camping. The cats can't really come because they would have to stay in the tent. I don't think it would be safe to let them just roam the campground at night. But the doggy comes camping and she loves it. Stratus, you going out? He's going out now. Hold on, guys. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Hold on a minute. Oh, bats. You and your bats. Cats, bats. Alright, sorry about that. Something happened. I lost my camera went out for a second. Had to refresh it. Yeah, I don't know if we really saw, I didn't hear any bats. I didn't see any bats. There was just lots of the loons. There's common loons that make crazy sounds at night. The birds. There's these birds that go on the lake. They're called common loons. They're up here where I live in New Hampshire, and there's even more of them up in Maine, which is where we went camping in Arcadia. I always say Arcadia, but it's actually Acadia. Oh, it's okay. So yeah, there's these crazy birds, and they like patrol the lake at night. I was doing some research on them too. I like to like look up things about nature and stuff when I'm curious. So I was like looking up stuff about the birds, and I guess they're like partly, they call it diurnal, where they're active in the morning and at night. So they rest at night, but they also like stay on the lake most of the night, and they'll rest a little bit and then they'll wake up and like patrol and swim around, and they make like these crazy like calls at night that are like basically like watching their territory. So they do these like crazy territory calls at night to like guard their lake. So I call them the loons of the lake. But yeah, it's pretty cool. They make like these crazy noises. They go like crazy noises. So you'll hear them at night all while you're sleeping, which is really cool. It's almost like listening to wolves howl. They're like wolf birds. They howl out on the lake. Pretty cool. We're almost done with this one, and then we gotta do the small one. Who's that? Oh, is that the kitty again? Guys, look, hold on. What's he doing? I saw his little face come up. There he is. You going after the string, Stratty? No, I don't. I don't date or anything. I prefer being single. I just have my animals. Ah! Kitty, what are you doing? We're not trying to rip this more. Ah! Oh my goodness. Stratus. We don't want to rip it. We don't want to rip it. I'm trying to fix it, little guy. What are you doing? You want to come in? Hi. Hi, crazy. You want to come back in? He said, I kind of like it in here. Did you kind of like it in here? Yeah, we're an independent woman. We like being single with just my animals. Just my crazy little animals. Yes, we love them. We love them. This is my man right here. This is my man. My main man. Huh. Stratty, my main man. For some reason on your YouTube channel it won't let me do a live stream. Yeah, you have to have at least 50 subs. But I subbed to you last night, and so did Christine. Heather, if you want to sub to Allie, anyone who wants to go sub to Allie and get her to 50 subs so she can do a live stream. You have 57? Oh, then I don't know. If you're young, I would just make sure your parents know what you're doing online, though, because it can get dangerous sometimes for young people to live stream. So, yeah, if you're a minor, I would just keep your parents informed of things that go on online. If you're streaming, it can be scary. You can get some real creepers that come into the chat sometimes. Like, I'm an adult and I've had some creepy people come in. I'm like, ugh, get this person out of here. So just be safe. But I wish you well if you decide to start streaming. It's fun. You can just chat with people and have fun. I mean, I do it because I'm trying to, like, make it a job and stuff. You and your mom were watching the videos. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm pretty, like, open for all ages because I'm pretty, like, try not to swear too much. Sometimes I'll get angry and let loose some swears, but I'm pretty family friendly. We just hang out with the animals. Like I said, we do domestic stuff. We hang out in my garden. Like, it's just pretty chill over here. There's not too much. We get a little bit of drama occasionally just because other people bring it here, but we get like some trolls and then it turns into a little bit of drama, but nothing too serious. We try to just have fun over here. But yeah, I'm glad your mom liked it. I remember that you said you were sending it to like your sister and your mom, but I didn't know you guys were watching together. Yeah, Allie, you see how your lives go. It's crazy. Yeah, like I don't have too many people here right now, but I'm wondering if, like, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. I need to get my subs up, but then it does get, like, the chats get crazy when you have so many people. It's hard to, like, control them. Control what's going on in your chat because the chat just moves so fast you can't even see what's going on half the time. See, I don't know, it's like a blessing and a curse to have fewer people in the chat, but I do need to get my, like, me and Heather are trying to make this as like our job. You're still young, you don't really need a job, so but I'm disabled, so I can't work like a regular job. I have autism, and then I have other mental health issues as well as physical health issues. One of them I'm going to PT for later. I have like a joint disorder, and I have FAI in my hip and arthritis in my neck. So I have a bunch of just physical stuff on top of mental illness that keeps me from being able to work. It's like the physical and the mental kind of compound on each other. I think if it was just like one or the other, I could probably handle working. You want to make it my job too. Yeah, we all want YouTube as a job, but it is a lot harder than you would think it is. Like, you got to be consistent, you got to keep posting, and just getting the views up and the subs up is like hard, man. You would think it wouldn't be this hard, but I've been plugging away at it since 2018, and with the idea of making it a job, I wasn't like as serious about it in 2018. I was kind of just playing with it and seeing where it went. Started off like doing it as a hobby a little more because I wasn't posting regularly, but at least since like 2020 I've been posting pretty regularly. At least I was doing videos like once a month. It wasn't like every week, but it was once a month to every 2 weeks I was posting videos. And then I started going live streaming this past year. I was doing it like every day for a while. So it's like taken a lot of years and years and years to grow. And you just gotta, I don't know, hit the algorithm right. Then Heather popped on here and she just took off in like 3 weeks. I don't know if she's even been on here a full month yet. But your hobbies are softball and YouTube. Well, that's nice. Yeah, you could make like videos about like just softball stuff too. Like I always think it's good to just make videos about the stuff that you're into, because I think it shows when you're actually enjoying yourself on YouTube. Like who wants to watch someone who's just clearly miserable? I mean, some people do, I guess. There's like there's a big market for just hate watching people too, but I don't know. I don't get that much enjoyment out of just watching people who are miserable. I like to watch people who at least have like a point or like some sort of message of what they're saying. Like that's why I enjoy Ucente's stream. He's always 3 months. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how long you've been on here. I know 1 month was like cutting it a little close, but yeah, Heather hasn't been on too long, and she just popped right off with the algorithm. The algorithm loves her. So it just depends on where you hit. She captured that brain rot crowd. But yeah, I was saying, that's why I like Ucente's stream. If, Allie, if you haven't subbed to Ucente too, you should go sub to Ucente, because he always streams with his wife Jo. They kind of do similar streams to me, where they just go about their daily life, cooking, hanging out with the dogs, working out, doing whatever they're doing, and he always just seems like really chill, him and Jo, and they have like just always spreading positivity and good cheer. So, I mean, that's the kind of stuff I like to see. It's like you can't watch it 24/7. You got to have a break, even from positivity. Sometimes you need to just go scream into a closet sometimes too, but you know, can't be all positive all the time. But yeah, I think overall, I think you're going to do well when you do the things that you enjoy, because you're not going to be able to be a YouTuber long term. Like, it might get you far in like a short term, but you're not going to be able to be a long-term YouTuber and keep it going if you're not doing stuff that you enjoy. So I say pick like something that you enjoy doing and stream about that. Yeah, no problem, Vicente. Yeah, we're just promoting that do what you gotta do. It's tough, right? Yeah, I gotta give it to Christine for pointing me out to you guys, because you guys are awesome. I don't know if you saw, but we're gonna stop saying the K word on my channel, because we found out that it's triggering to my friend Jamie, who's one of our mods here. So that word triggers Jamie, so we're not gonna say the K word over here. Christine's nickname that she likes. I would have stopped saying it earlier, but I didn't realize how triggering and why it was for her. So, but I know now, so we're not saying that word. That's why I'm calling her just her name now. Sounds like Looney's playing in the bushes. But just in case, because I know Ucente says you call all your dogs that. Yeah, I do too sometimes. But we're just gonna try not to say it over here, because yeah, I know you say that word too sometimes. So I was trying to make sure everyone knows not to say that word over here, especially if Jamie's in the room, because we don't want to upset her. And I think hearing it now and then, because it's just a normal word, is one thing, but it was getting like repetitive since we were saying it all the time as her name. I'm like, I'm not a bot. You're done using it. Yeah, same. I hate working out but enjoy streaming, so it helps. No more K word yet. Oh, Heather talking about how she's got started. Right, that's how Heather got started on YouTube, just making a video saying she ain't a bot. And then she felt comfortable online enough to start her channel. Because you didn't want to be online at all, which that's why it surprised me that you actually wanted to be a YouTuber. Because then you were like, oh, it's been my dream for a while to be a YouTuber. And I'm like, how has it been your dream? You like refused to come online at all. And then all of a sudden it was your dream. I was like, you've been keeping that dream very deep-seated and hidden. You didn't want to let anyone know because you were afraid, I guess. It's like sometimes your biggest dreams are also the things you fear the most. You don't like nicknames unless it's a true nickname. Right. She uses nicknames in like a different context as like just any term of endearment. But the K word was kind of like just becoming her regular nickname. To the point where I was just like, that was what I was calling her, because that's what she wanted to be called. But it's been noted that it's triggering to someone else here, so. We ain't gonna do it if we're triggering somebody. It's not worth it. Your nickname is Ollie, but you all can be Aaliyah, because that's your name. Oh, cool. Yeah, mine's Ari or Anna, but you like the live on Daddy's phone? Oh, thank you. Thanks. You get some extra likes from Dad's phone. Now go do it on your mom's, too. Everyone, go gather all your family members' phones and like. Your name is Vicente, but go by Sente or Yi. Where's the Yi come from if it's Vicente? Or is it pronounced Vicente? Because the V is like silent in some Spanish. Vicente, like Vicente. I get it. So yeah, my full is Ariana, so it's like Ari or Anna. We just use the front side or the back side. It's V, but Yi is just a term we use a lot. And oh, okay, I see. Hey, V and Yi. Used in Bay Area hip hop. I getcha. Like yeet it, yeet it out. Yeet Yacente. Remember that when everyone was saying yeet? Yeet. Gotta yeet Yacente before yeet. Yeah, I was never into the hip hop as much. My brother was into hip hop a little bit. Like, yeah, early 90s, he used to listen to like LL Cool J in the 90s and like Busta Rhymes and stuff. Oh, Kitty! Kitty! Every now and then he just pounces out of nowhere. Kitty, we're trying to fix the scratches, not make them worse. Okay. Alright, we got one done. This is cat. Some do call you Yeet. What are you doing? Who's that? Hi. I love when he gets playful because he's like 10 going on 11 years old, and he's not always the most playful, but sometimes he just gets in like little moods. Hi. Especially when he's outdoors. Arr. Arr. They love the fall. They go chasing the leaves and stuff. Kids Bop. I can't get into the Kids Bop, but you listen to current radio and that's all I know of new music, but you don't really know the names of songs unless you really like them. But all are just okay background music. Yeah. I just listen to more of my like old school stuff from the 90s. It's like I never got out of my like 90s rock grunge phase. Yeah, we got 5 more people. Come on. Oh, Looney's gonna come get it. Looney, you coming to get the leaf? Yeah, I love seeing the animals having fun in the garden. You like your old stuff, but I like to hear what the kids are listening to. Right, you gotta keep up with the kids sometimes. You gotta at least be like semi-informed. I have no idea what the kids are listening to. I hear like the names like Sabrina Carpenter and Ariana Grande and all those people, but I have no idea which one is which songs are whose. All the pop stuff, the pop girlies now. There's like The Weeknd or something. I don't know. I just hear all the names of the people, but though even those might be a few years old at this point. You just listen to rap and country. Those are like my 2 least favorite. I like mostly just rock, alternative. A little bit of like indie, acoustic. Kind of low-key stuff. Hi! Where's my Stratty? We're gonna do one more hole, but I need to just stand up and stretch my legs for a second. See the kitty? Hi! Yeah, are you my good boy? Such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, I was the same way. I can get into some pop now. Especially even like the older pop from the 90s. That like I used to hate it back then. And now I'm like, this was kind of a bop. Hi. Yeah, I'm big on my 90s music. If you get to know me, you'll realize that's like half of what I listen to is 90s music. Exactly. Yeah, it's fun to just sing that stuff out and belt that stuff out in your car. Alright, you want to come stay with me in the tent again? Mr. Kitty? Mr. Kitty? I'll get you up here. Come sit in the tent again. Come sit in the tent again. Yeah. Hi. 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 Hello. Hello. You're a good boy. Bye, Christine. You heading out? Or are you saying bye to Allie? Oh, bye to Allie. Oh, Allie's heading out. Yeah, we're starting to get the leaves and stuff. We're turning into fall. All the leaves are falling off the trees. Definitely starting our week of fall. This has been like the first week, I think, where it's really starting. But the weather's still nice, so that's good. Duke didn't end up coming by today. My friend Erica got her days wrong, so he's going to come by tomorrow. But it gives me time to fix my tent and everything. But yeah, Duke's gonna come by tomorrow and into fall, I see. Yep. Yeah, we're getting fall weather. Then soon it'll be sweater weather. Sweater weather. Where's that? Where's that little... I'll find the other... Where'd that needle go? Where did the needle go? Where did the needle go? That's old. I have to get a new one. I have to get a new one. Unless I can find it. Where'd the needle go? Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh, find a needle in a haystack. Yeah, I like fall. Fall's my favorite season, especially like this where it's like the first week of fall and it hasn't actually gotten cold yet. It's still warm, but you see like all the weather changing and the leaves changing and stuff. I gotta do a paddle ride coming up this week or something. We'll go out on the paddle and see the leaves starting to change. Today I got my PT, so I couldn't do it today. And I had to fix this before my brother comes home and takes his tent back. I know tomorrow Erica's coming by. I don't know how long she's going to be here. If she's not here for that long, maybe we could go out later. I don't know what time she plans on coming, but maybe we could hang out with Erica and Duke and then go paddling. Sometime this week we'll do it. Because I didn't get to have a long paddle in Maine. We only went for a short one because my mom had to leave. She wasn't feeling great that morning. She wanted to just get on the road and get home. And it was still late when we got home. We were actually lucky because we got home just in time to get hay for the goats, because my brother called us on the ride home and said that we didn't have any hay left for the goats. So it was actually interesting. We had to stop at one of the little places where we get my hay in town, and then we had our whole car was still full of all our camping gear, so we had to smush all our camping gear to one side and get we had to get one bale of hay stuffed into the car around all our camping stuff. Daddy, you gotta come in or out. You can't keep pouncing at the door. Come on. You coming? It's when I go to get the string. He likes to pounce on the string. He sees the string moving through the door. Here. Wacko cat. Oh, hi, Susan. We are sewing my, the tent. The cat's gonna make it worse again. Kitty. His paws are just little. He doesn't scratch at the door. We're trying to fix the tent. We're trying to fix the tent, little guy. He sees me with my string and he's trying to grab it. Yeah, we went camping again this past week. If you go and look at my streams from this past week, you'll be able to see our camping trip. But yeah, the dog scratched at the door a little bit and made a little hole in the door, so we're just stitching that up. We're almost done now, but the kitty keeps coming and knocking at the door. When I go to put my string in the hole in the door, he sees it and comes running and grabs it. Stratus, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's a wacko. He's a wacko. And then yeah, we were saying the other part of the stream is called Lucky's Gotcha Day. We're going to be doing a little stream for Lucky's Gotcha Day. The little kitten, the black and white guy, is my younger kitten. He's just turned a year old and it's his Gotcha Day today. So he turned a year old a couple months back because he was 8 weeks when I got him. But today's his Gotcha Day. So later on we're going to do a little stream for him after I get back from physical therapy. If I go to stick this string in the door, he comes pouncing out of nowhere. Kitty. Well, whenever I go to put the string in the string in the door here. He goes, Stratus! You get your... Careful, careful. Hey, let go of me. Let go of me. You got your paw stuck on me. Yeah, hi Susan. How are you doing? Freddy, can you just come in? Can you come in? Come on, little guy. Oh, no, you're gonna go darting off again? Such a wacko. It's fun seeing him have fun though, because like I said, he's older. He'll be 11 this next year in 2026, so it's nice seeing him have fun. He's got to chill out a little bit and let me get this thing fixed. You're supposed to be fixing it, not making it worse, kitty. Is that Lucky now? No, that's Looney. Hi, Looney. You be careful, because you got bad claws. The cat claws don't really do that much damage. He just has little pokey claws. The dog's claws like rake. Yeah, how are you doing, Susan? Are you out taking care of your farm animals this morning? I know it's morning for you usually when I go live. I'll like cut all these extra strings off here because they're just getting tangled again like they did before. Not quite yet. The sun's barely up, but soon. Tent repair is going good. We just got one stitch going. They were just 2 straight lines, so we got this one. That one's done. And then we're just doing this line here. But that one's done there. Just gotta, cut off those little extra strings after. And this one's almost done. Just the kitty keeps thinking this is like a game. You've had a horrible few months. Oh, I'm sorry. What's been going on? If it's too personal or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to say if it's personal, but if it's something you need to talk about, feel free. The floor is yours. If not, then we just wish you well and hope everything looks up for you. Okay, that's better. It's 6 a.m. here, Wednesday morning. The sun's coming up now over the mountaintops. Is it Wednesday here? I think it's Wednesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's only Tuesday here, right? I forget if you're ahead of us or behind us. I think you're ahead of us. Right, guys? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't even keep track of the days. I think today's Tuesday, though. I love the sunrise over the mountaintops. It's very pretty. I like going to see the sunset, but actually the sunrise is usually prettier here because the mountains do block most of it. Yeah, Tuesday. That's what I thought. I was like, I can't keep track of the days to save my life, though, so. But I was pretty sure it was Tuesday because I remembered that the pharmacy wasn't open the day before when I came. I went yesterday to the pharmacy because they weren't open on the Sunday the day before, and then yesterday I went because it was Monday. So I'm like, as long as I didn't sleep through a day in between, which honestly sometimes happens. I'll literally just like sleep almost through a whole day, and then it'll throw me off and I'll be all confused. My disability stuff, sometimes I just sleep too much. Got that chronic fatigue syndrome. It wears me out. And then yeah, Saturday I think I slept almost through the whole day because I was taking the Benadryl when I got home from camping. We got home on Friday night, like Friday kind of late evening. It's like 6:30, and then I was taking the Benadryl all day around the clock. I was like a zombie. I slept all day Saturday, and then yeah, Sunday I went to urgent care. But Sunday I went to urgent care, but the pharmacies were closed, so I couldn't really fill my prescription. And then yeah, Monday was yesterday. I went and finally got my prescription filled. They were able to get me my migraine meds too that were sitting at the pharmacy because they didn't fill them for me before. I was trying to get my migraine meds before I went away on the camping trip, and they weren't able to get them in time. So they were just sitting at the pharmacy, but I was able to pick those up now. Thank God I didn't get a migraine while I was camping. That's what I was worried about. It's Wednesday here in Australia. Ooh, let's see what happened. Wild dogs attacked your sheep, and then you lost your house cow. Oh, you have a house cow? Like a cow that lives in the house? You have near on bankrupt yourself trying to save the cow. Oh, you sat up with her every night in the pasture, trying to keep her warm and safe, but you just have to move on and hope for the best. But it was a bit of blow. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's really rough. That was like me these past few months trying to take care of Whiskey, like treating his face every day and just multiple times a day going out there and doing warm compresses for him. And it's just horrible when you feel like there's nothing you can do and you're doing everything you can do and things still aren't improving. But I don't know if your house cow is still with us. Oh, you did lose the house cow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. And then your sheep too. A house cow is your milk cow. Okay, I thought you had a cow that lived in the house. I'm like I'm like, do they make like mini cows? I want a house goat. I'll bring Lily and Whiskey to come live in the house and call them my house goats. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I know it's like, people don't understand, like, no! People don't understand, like, with farming, it's like, yes, you use the animals for their milk and their, things they provide, but we care about our animals, like, a lot. Like, we take care of them every day. You can't just not care about them. I think even the people who use their animals for meat usually care about them to an extent. It's like you have to divorce yourself and make yourself not care about them if you're trying to have meat animals, but that's why I can't do it personally, because I wouldn't be able to kill them. My mom was talking once about wanting to get a pig, and I'm like just a pet pig, or are you planning on killing this pig? Because if you if you're thinking about killing a pig, it's not happening. Don't bring it here, because you're not going to end up being able to murder it. I'm not going to eat him after I become friends. I can't eat my friends. I'll eat pigs from the store that I don't know personally, but once I know you, once we're cool, we got a relationship, I'm not going to eat you. So I just got an itch. See, I warned my mom, like, don't get any animals that you plan on killing, because it's not happening. But I think even the people who do have meat animals, they do care about them. It's just they have to divorce themselves emotionally. Some people are better at doing that than others. I can't, but some people can. But that doesn't mean they don't care about their animals. And when you're a farmer, yeah, working with those animals every day, you care about them. They're a member of the family. little Whiskey with his little face. He's doing so much better, by the way. I don't know if you've seen him in a while. I haven't seen you here in a few weeks, but his face is all completely healed. Even his cowlick is kind of going back down. He still has just a little tiny bit of a cowlick, but it doesn't really stick up that much anymore. He's all healed up. It looks great. It's just such a relief. Every time I look at him, it makes me smile now, knowing like all those months of work I put into trying to get him well, and that it actually finally paid off. Took a long time. I was worried we were going to have to go back to the vet again. We were like right on the border of making him another appointment, and then the next one was going to be really expensive if it wouldn't go away. So we held off a little longer, and I just kept cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it, and it finally took a turn and got better. But that was rough, touch and go for a while there, just wondering if it was going to get better or keep getting worse. Because it would get better for a little bit, and then, or it would get better, the swelling would go down, and then like a couple days later it would start pussing up again. It was like, man. Just trying to keep it clean when you live in a barn is kind of hard. And I was cleaning his barn every week too, so. Speaking of which, they do need another barn cleaning soon too. At least we got nice fall weather now, so we'll be able to clean the barn nice. It's a little easier when it's not so hot. I'm like dying out there when I do it in the summertime. But the fall weather's nice for doing these kind of tasks. They still are due for their big load of hay too. Yeah, he's very happy. We can go visit them in a little bit too. 'Cause I'm almost done with this. I actually have some things for them in the fridge. I have a little bit of broccoli to give them. Yeah, they're due for their big load of hay. We get them in right before the winter time. We get them a big, like 50 bales. We get it. Well, we don't get it delivered. Me and my brother go to pick it up at the farm in his trailer. We get like 50 bales of hay, and we stack it all up in the barn for winter. But our farmer people haven't got in touch with us yet to tell us when they have their hay. They had a little bit, and then my brothers weren't able to pick it up in time, so that bale got sold, but they said they had more coming. I have to text them later or something and ask them if they have their hay coming, because we need to get their barn stocked for the winter. And yeah, like I said, they've been like on their last bale. We had to stop and get them a bale, because I've just been trying to buy like it piecemeal one at a time until my farmers get me their big load, because it's more expensive when you get it at the store. It's like literally double the price to get it at the regular stores than getting it from the farms. So I've been getting just one at a time here and there from other sources, but I really need to get my big load for the winter to stock them up. We stock it all through the winter so that they have what they need. Because once winter comes, there's no going outside to get it. But yeah, that reminds me, now that I'm thinking about it, to go text them when we go inside and find out, or send them a Facebook message, usually is what I do. Find out when they've got their hay coming for the goaties. I think they were on vacation last week too. I saw them going away out of town, so. And then we did finally get some rain, which also puts a dent in the haying. They have to wait until the rain dries up before they're able to get their hay. Oh. You had your animals on hay rations, 3 years of drought, and we went into the winter with nowhere. Oof, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, I've been there before, where you're like, basically like giving them like a flake a day, like trying to make it through. Then I pick goodies out of my garden. I go and I pick out trees from the garden. I cut trees down, and not trees, but like pieces of the tree brush to bring to them when I'm running low on hay. Like, we find other ways to make it work, but we've been there. We've had a drought this year too, so it's been rough. We finally got rain the other day, but then they have to just wait for it to dry up before they can hay, or the hay gets moldy. I mean, the rain is actually good for the grass and everything, but then they have to wait for it to dry before they can bale it. Usually I like enough for the last month of fall. And yes, we do that too. I honestly try to get enough to go through like half of the summer if I can. I try to do like 50 bales. Because, yeah, the prices are too high in the summer, in the early summer, because they know everyone's running out. They jack the prices up because they know everyone's running out. And if you can't get it at the farms, then the prices at the regular stores are too high. So I try to order enough that we have some to get through the summer, but it's late summer now. That's what we just ran out of ours a few weeks back, and now like I've been doing just a little bit here and there from the store and from the farm up the street, but yeah, we try to get enough for them to have plenty. That's good. Make sure that's good. And do that and tie it off. Then we gotta go get the my like sweeper, dustpan, everything to go sweep out the tent, because there's just like stuff all in it, like rocks and I don't know, sand, dust. We gotta just sweep out the tent, get it clean. And now there's like little pieces of spring in here too. You're 3 weeks into spring, but nothing's growing yet. Only have a few days of feed left. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. We've been there too. Yeah, I try to get enough to go mostly through most of the summer. I order in the fall. We get enough to get through the summer, most of it at least. At least till the next fall order. We try to make it good enough to last through the whole year, basically. It never goes all the way, because you never know when the next baling's going to be for the next season, but we try our best. There's like a little, I don't think this was us, but there's like a little thing here on the bottom too. I don't know if I want to do that. It's like a little hole on the bottom. Little nick. Maybe I can fix that too. Ugh. I'll fix it. don't think that was me doing that, but ow, that poked. That poked. Pokey poke. Darker string for that one. I have a dark string. Yeah, dark blue. That'll work. There's like a little hole on the bottom of the tent. Like we're on the there we go. Tiny hole on the tarp part on the bottom. I don't think I did that, but it's hard to tell when you have like a dog, nails and stuff. And I have the string out, I may as well just fix it, I guess. If I can get this stupid thing to go in. Trying to thread a needle. There we go. I just hate threading needles. It's a pain. Threading needles, threading needles. Yeah, there's just like a little, just a tiny, tiny little hole. Thank you. We're almost at our 20, so thank you everybody. Yeah, see, there's just like that little nick. So we're just gonna fix that because I'm right here, and that'll only take like 2 seconds to fix. Oh, yeah, we'll just fix that because it's like it'll take me 2 seconds to fix that. So we're not getting bugs coming in the bottom. Honestly, this is tarp, so it probably should be fixed. This is like something that should be fixed more with a patch because it's like a tarp material, not a thread material. But it'll at least hold it closed so bugs don't get in. There we go. I wonder where little Lucky is. We can try to ring him on my, but I need my phone for that. I think I would have to exit out of the live stream. I want to try out that smart tag later and see if it works. I'm going to ring him on it to find him. That's Lucky's little gift we got him, so we can find him. It wasn't that cheap either. It was like $20 something for one. And we got like a 3-pack of them, so I can put one on Stratus too if it works well. I'm gonna try it on Lucky first. If it works, I'll put one on Stratus and even one on Looney. We'll find all the animals when I can't find them. Looney's always leashed, but sometimes she gets off. You see him? Okay. I hear him coming, I think. What? Yeah, there was a little, like, tiny... I finished the door. There was, like, a tiny hole on the tarp inside, so I decided to fix that, too. I don't even know if we did this or not, but it was just, like, a little tiny rip on the tarp. on the bottom. So I'm like, I'll just fix that too because it's there. I already had the string out. I'm done with the door. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Ta-da! All done. Now we're done. Alright, now I just need to go get a dustpan and broom and all that. So we can sweep it out in here and make it nice and clean. And then pack it back up. Let's see, that's all we did there. Let's see. Oh. See. Right there. There was a little hole right there, so we just kind of stitched it. It's just dirt dust sitting on there, but okay. Exactly, the mosquitoes. Well, it's on the bottom, so the mosquitoes I don't think would crawl in, but you get like bugs, just like ants and ickies. Ants and ickies. We don't want ants and ickies. I got this little dress at Walmart the other day. It was on clearance. Just a Reebok. It's very comfortable. It's good for just moving around in. So I have to go to my physical therapy after, so I was like, something easy to just throw on. It has like the built-in shorts. But then it's long, so it covers your butt. Oh. You guys were wondering where the dress came from. I love simple stuff like that that I can throw on to work in my yard that looks somewhat decent. That I can go out in. Then I'll be all ready to go to my physical therapy. It's just a Reebok. Some people have Halloween decorations up already. Rosa, Looney. Looney, you want a rock? I found a rock. Yeah, find that rock. Find that rock. Mama threw it. Find the rock. Yeah, I don't think we really have any up yet. At least not here. Sometimes the people in town in Laconia, like the town over, where it's more city, sometimes they put their Halloween decorations up because they have more people driving by. Hi. Oh, you got your big ball. You got your big ball. Loony Loon. Yeah, I'm usually the same way, but we're pretty good on the bugs right now. We don't have too many bugs anymore. Like I said, they're mostly dying off, which is nice. The buggies are dying off now, so we don't have to deal with them. It's getting cool enough that they're not. Our big hydrangea is so pretty. It's starting to turn pink. It's a hawk, I think. It's a little red-tailed hawk. The hydrangeas are turning pink. They smell good. That was a little red-tailed hawk that just flew by. I'm back! Oh, hi! Yeah, I'll give Looney a kiss when I'm back going around the other way. I'm just going to get the broom and the dustpan and stuff. Then we're going to go back over there to sweep out the tent. We also checked my time because I have to be ready to go to physical therapy around 5:30. It is 5:30. Okay, well I have a little while longer. Technically have until 6, but I want to be ready in the next 20 minutes or so. Like 5:45 to go come in and like just get myself cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, welcome back, Ollie. Would you have to go do some homework or something? But yeah, I have my physical therapy at 6:20, so come and just make sure my car starts and everything. We left the light on in my car before we went camping, and actually that was kind of a fiasco when we first went to go camping. The car wouldn't start because the light got left on or something. So we had to jump the car. Let's see. Get a drink. A little bit more of something to drink here. Come on, people. We need 2 more likes to get to 20 before I leave. Two more likes before I go to PT. Okay, broom. Dustpan. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Everyone, if you haven't hit the like button yet, hit it now. We're going to go sweep out our tent, and then I think we're going to have to end the stream so I can head to my physical therapy. But I'm going to say hi to the goats. Hi. Hi. Hey, guys. This Whiskey, see, look at his face. For everyone who hasn't seen, look at his cute little face. That was the side on this side. Hi. No more swelling. You're starting your day with your animals. Have a good day with your animals, Susan. Wishing you happy healing and good luck to all your animals, because that must have been rough the past, I know how that is. That must have been rough the past few months. So, yeah, that's his little, all that's left of his little scab is like nothing there, really. He's losing a little bit of hair there. But that's probably just his, like, he has like a little bit of like, almost like an alopecia type of thing. So it looks like he needs like a little bit more coconut oil in his fur, but yeah. I'll get you some more coconut oil. We put coconut oil in his fur to keep him hydrated because he gets dry skin and then he loses his hair. He's getting a little thinning under his eye. You're just a little thinning on your fur. All right, baby. Oh, my stylus is falling out of my stylus fell out of my phone. Push that back in there. Good thing I noticed that. Hold on. There we go. Goodbye. Yeah, we need one more. Thank you. Mine says 2, but it might actually be 1. You're hoping to do your first live next week? You're terrified? Well, let us know if you post it on your wall or something. We'll try and go join you and give you some support. Oh, there's Lucky. Everyone say hi to Lucky. He's going to be the gotcha day boy. Later on, it's his gotcha day. When we get back from PT, where he's going to do a little stream with little baby Lucky. But he's just been playing in the garden, so we haven't made this stream fully about him. But later on, he's going to get his own stream for the little gotcha day boy. The little gotcha day boy. Yeah. Hi. Is that my little gotcha day boy? Yeah. My little gotcha day boy. Hi, Lunar. There you are. Get your ball, baby. Oh, I dropped the, I think I might try to drop the dustpan on the way over. Right near the animals. Hi! Look at her running. Look at her running. There's Lucky baby. Whoa, careful. There he is. Little Lucky man. Are you a cat? I'm going to sweep it, but I dropped my dustpan. Uh-huh. Yeah, I went and got the broom and dustpan, but I dropped it. Lucky's right there. Must have dropped it by the animals. I came up with the broom and the dustpan. Yep, dropped it. I dropped it when I went to say hi to Whiskey. Yeah, come on, people. A couple more likes. We can do it. Which one of you 11 hasn't liked yet? This is what I love, Lily. She's got these little teeth that stick out on the bottom. Look at your little teeth. She's got this little crooked tooth that sticks out. Show them your little crooked tooth. Show them your little crooked tooth. There's little crooked teeth. Those little crooked teeth. Whiskey doesn't really have it as much. Hi. Yeah, he did turn back into a cat. He's a little cat over there. He only turns into a man when he goes up the street. He has to hide to turn into a man. He has to hide. He says, nobody can see me turn into a man because then they'll know that I'm really a man, not a cat. He doesn't want us to know that he's really a man, but we figured him out. We figured him out. Huh, Lucky? We figured you out. We figured you out. We know you're really a man. We know you're really a man. You want the ball? Oh, Looney, get your ball. Hurry up, go on. Go get your ball. Mommy do a couple throws for you. Whoa, good girl. Okay, thank you. All right, Lucky's in, so he's officially a cat because he's in the house now. Lucky is officially a cat. That's our running joke. Ollie, if you haven't seen, there's a short on my channel. It's like I make these silly little AI shorts. So if you see, there's a couple of shorts on my channel of AI turning cats into men. And there's one where it turns Lucky into a little man in a basket. So our running joke is that Lucky is actually a little man. And he likes to go up the street and run away at night and go on his little adventures. So we say that he turns into a little man at night and he goes and prowls the street looking for ladies. He's an F-boy. He's a young F-boy going up the street looking for lady friends at night. Getting all the dust out of here. Dust out of the doors and the windows. So that's our little running joke. If you hear us talking about Lucky being the man. It's just a silly little running joke on our channel. Because Lucky always goes up the street and he never wants to come home, and then we can't find him, so we're like, oh, we can't find him because he's actually a man, not a cat. Like, we're looking for a cat, but he's a man, so that's why he's not turning up. Getting the dust out of the windows and stuff. I don't know if you can see, there's like dust that gets in there. I don't really know how it gets in there, but it does. I just got to finish in the next like 20 minutes so that I can head to my physical therapy, that's all. I got physical therapy at 6:20, so I'll be back at my house around 7 or so, and then we can do a little stream with the kitty. I don't know what we'll do, we'll just feed them some treats and play with them. Find a little cat toy we can play, just swing the toy around for them a little bit. Give him some treats and cuddles. can show you some pictures from when he was a baby, when I first got him. You can just have a little memorial for Lucky. You're gonna go look at that YouTube short? Yeah, I forget what it's called, but it's one that shows Lucky, and it starts as like Lucky in a little basket, and then turns into him as a man in a basket. Christine, if you know the short, if you can find it, maybe you can link it for us. If anyone knows the short, I know Christine watches it a lot. She thinks it's cute. Hopefully you're not sleeping because you want to see Lucky party. Yeah, you always go to sleep early. I'm going to try to do it around 7 when I first get home, but I know sometimes when I get home my mom needs me for stuff and then I'm not able to get online right away. But we'll see. And hopefully he's still in the house and doesn't figure out how to sneak out while I'm gone. I'll be at PT, so my mom's just got to keep him in until we get home. Oh, this is still some stuff in this door too. But it's nothing like big. I already gave him his present, which was the little air tag. I can just show it to you. It's on his collar when he finally gets closer. I can show you how it works and stuff. So that was his gift. His gift from Mommy was making sure he doesn't get lost. And then, like I said, super chats will be open if anyone wants to give Lucky a gift, but no obligations for that. We just want you guys to like and subscribe and enjoy the stream. But if anybody does want to give him a gift, then super chats are open. Woo! Well, mine says 19, but it seems like it always does that. It's like always one less than what it actually is. But I'll take your word for it if it says 20. At least we're close. Thank you guys for getting me to 20. I start us with small, manageable goals because I know there's not a lot of people in here at one time. So I try to get us a goal that I feel like we can accomplish as a team. So yay, woo! Go my subs. Thank you all. We'll make Looney do some rolls for you before we go off. Looney can do a spin and a roll and a jump for a celebration. Celebrate our 20 likes. It feels like such a small number to celebrate, but like, oh, it's just 20 likes. But when you're a very small YouTuber and you're just trying to start out, then it's like hard. You have to ask for the likes. Like, people don't think of it. So I feel like we should still celebrate. So Looney will do a little jump and a hop, skip, and a jump for us when we get out of the tent. Let's get oops, sorry about that. English only. Yeah, we can't. Sorry, Jafar Poor. We can't understand what that is. You found the video? Yeah, isn't it funny? And hi, hi MVA. MVAVD. You asked me something about later? Alright, I'll check it out before I go to my, I'll check it out on the way to PT, because you know I always check my Facebook messages before PT, so. Oh, that goes to my, this is a screw that goes to my fan. Try to put that in my pocket. I know exactly what that goes to, but my pockets are ripped. Oh, this pocket's not ripped. The pocket that's not ripped. Here's the balloon. Hey! No, do not pull at the door. I just fixed that. Go get your ball. Go get your ball. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, there's another screw. The screws are falling off they fell off my fan when I had my fan here. I know exactly what it's from. I do kind of need the vacuum more in here than this, because it's hard to sleep because the floor isn't flat. It's hard to sweep the floor when it's not flat. Basement face. You'll be going live later today. Makes 2 months since your dad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear again about your dad. I know that must be weighing heavily on you. I kind of haven't really been thinking about it, but I know like it has only been a couple months, and that stuff weighs on you for a while. It's like always there in the back of your head, especially in the manner in which he passed away, where you kind of had that deep feeling of it happening and asking your sister to check on him, and then that was a rough way to find out. It's like you knew. But yeah, it does weigh on you. It's like always just right there. I remember when my stepdad passed away, and we lived together all as a family up until he passed, so it was like an empty space in the house. And at least he didn't live with you. I don't know if that's better or worse, but sometimes I think it's better, because when someone who lives with you passes away, it's like they leave a big empty hole in the space around them. At least they weren't part of like your... It's really rough when they were part of your day-to-day life and then they're gone. Like I was really close with my grandma. I was really close with my grandma, and she passed away a couple years ago. But I lost Aura, my service dog, too, like right around the same time as I lost my grandma. They died within a couple months of each other, and it almost felt like I hate to say this, but because I loved my grandma a lot. We were very close, but it almost felt like I wasn't able to handle my dog's death worse than my grandma's. I mean, my grandma was older. She was in her 90s, so it was also like more predictable. And my dog was very young. But when it's just they live with you. When someone lives with you and they're there all the time, like my dog was, it's just like it's like a different thing. They leave a big empty space, whereas like with my grandma, it was like a little bit out of sight, out of mind at some point. I wouldn't be always thinking of her, but when someone lived in your house and like they're just suddenly not there, then it's like everything you do and everywhere you go, you're like, oh, why isn't this person here? Or why isn't, to me, my dog's a person, but why is it, just one thing? Hey, do not make another hole. Careful. Scratches at the back of the tent. Don't. You're gonna make another hole. Be careful. Where's your ball? Make sure you don't make another hole or anything. No, we don't want to make another hole. gotta be careful. Okay, go. Go. Poor basement face. You have no chocolate chip cookie for him. Girl, you making me want to do a chocolate chip cookie. You know how you can do the live streams together? Can you do it with me when you do a party for Lucky? Potentially. Not sure. It depends on how long I planned on staying on, because I don't know if I'm going to do like a longer stream or not. Depends on what I'm doing. Hey, ready? Ready? Whoop! Plus I want to be able to focus on the animals, not on making sure you're good. The party's about Lucky. The party's about Lucky. It's Lucky's party. Good girl. Whoa, Looney. Poor basement face. Yeah, he always does that weird. But yeah, I'll let you know. It's probably not going to be a long stream anyway, so. Because it's going to be late. I'm just going to get home and I haven't even eaten anything today. So I got to eat. I'm going to be feeding the animals. I'm going to eat. And then, yeah, it's just going to be a little hangout. Just a little hangout for Lucky's Gotcha Day. Because I wanted to make sure that he knows he's loved and celebrated. I wasn't able to do it on his birthday. I was going to do one on his birthday, but we missed his birthday. Because I was busy doing other things on that day. I forget what I was doing, but I had other stuff to do on his birthday. So I was like, I'll at least do something small for his Gotcha Day. Whoa, Looney. Go, run, run, run. Go get your ball. Go, go, go. Run, run, run. Whoa, run, run, run. She got zoomies. Zoomies. Zoomy zoom, zoomy zoom. Hi, go, go, go. Careful. Don't throw up. Oh, she's going to throw up. She's just gagging. Careful, it's okay. She just dry heaving a little bit. Nothing actually came up. Yeah? You didn't hurt your tummy running like that. Yeah. You're okay. I wish I had her energy, right? You need some water? If you're going to get some water, don't run like that after, though. And get some water. There you go. Get yourself some water. Drink slow. There you go. And don't run right after, okay? Yeah, don't run right after. There you go. Because then she'll gag again. There you go, baby. Silly baby. Where are we at for time, guys? What's the time? I just gotta make sure I get up to the house by 5:50. I gotta get going. Alright, let's slide over here and I'm gonna go. It's between. Thank you for the time. Yeah, I have my physical therapy at like 6:20, so it's pretty close, but I gotta get going. I'm just like, go hop in my car and get out of here. It's right up the street. Go hang out with Lucky inside. Alright, that door's shut. Shut the windows so we don't let more dust in. Looney, you want to come in? Oh. So there's our tent. Repaired, cleaned. It's only 2:55 there. Yeah, it's almost 6 here now. There's still a little bit of dust in there, but I don't have time to get it all right now. So just before we pack it up, I'll get the rest of it. There's only a tiny bit in the middle. It's like when you stretch out it's like it gets all in the cracks. You almost need the vacuum to get in here and go over the whole thing to get the stuff out of the cracks. But it is what it is. Just shut the door so the dust doesn't blow in there. Yeah, we'll be back later for a stream with Lucky. Just a quick one tonight. Oh, and my drink. There's a cap to this. Oh, I had the cap. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Just gonna fill this with water. Fill this with water. A big Poland Spring bottle at PT that I like to fill it with. Oh, and bring this stuff up so I can get my stuff out of my hands and get Looney and bring her in. And then, yeah, I gotta go to PT. There's my little pumpkins. More pumpkins. Here, I'll put this up here. Bring this in later. Yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for the likes and subscribes. We'll go bring Looney in and make her do a little jump and a spin before we go. Come on, Loon, you ready? You want to go in? You enjoying the nice, beautiful fall day? Yeah? Come on, this way. Nope, we gotta go this way. Come on. This way, with me. Good girl. Nope, this way. Yeah, good girl. There you go. There you go. Getting some powdery mildew on the plants. It's from just the fall, the weather change. Powdery mildew is what that's called, where it turns all white like that. What are you doing? You chasing crickets? Oh, it's a mouse underground. Whoop! Is there a mouse underground? That was a mouse. That was a mouse. He's under the ground, Loon. Did you hear that? He's under the grass. He went in his little hole. There's a little hole right there. The little mouse holes. He's got little mouse holes. Little mouse holes under there. Yeah, let's go in. You're not going to bother him. Come on. Did you guys hear that? It was a little mouse. He went. He made his little mouse noises. Come on, Loon. All right, Looney. Let's go do a big spin and a roll for everybody before we go. Mama's got to go to PT. You want to do a spin and a roll for me? Lucky! Alright, and we'll see this little gotcha day boy later. Mwah. Goodbye to our gotcha day boy. Likes for the gotcha day boy. Bye everybody! I'll see you later for my birthday. Ha 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 ha. Alright, Loon. Looney. You want this? Treat. You heard it? Yeah, it was cute. Little mouse. I didn't want Looney bothering him. Come here, Loon. Yeah, do you want some? Do you want one? Here, Loon, you got to do a roll for everybody. Come here. Here you go. Can you spin first? Spin, spin, spin. No, where you going? She says, I don't know what I'm doing. She's tired. Here, you want to just roll? I think she's too tired to spin. Here, just roll. Just roll. Just roll, because you can do it on the floor. She says, no. Will you roll later? Can you roll? Yeah, you'll do it. You'll do it. Oh, good girl. Keep doing it. Yeah. Oh, there you go. You'll do it. Sit. Now roll. 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 Good girl. There she goes. She's tired, but she'll roll. She'll do a roll. No spins, though. She's too tired for spins. Stratty. Everyone's coming back. All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. Say bye to Lucky. Bye, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye. Cutie.